Hello everyone, Ronin Man back. We're doing Ghost in the Shell today. We're doing episode 14. This one is called Poker Face. And this one is pretty far up there on my favorite episode of Standalone Complex. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I feel like I remember it pretty good. We're gonna get a little backstory here on my favorite character on the show, aside from the Major and Bato and Tachikoma and everybody else. Aside from them, he's my favorite. So I'm looking forward to this. We had a good episode last week as well. We dove into Pazu's background, so actually it's interesting. Back-to-back episodes of going into backstories from different members of Section 9. If I remember correctly, though, there's a little bit of other things going on in the episode too, and that stuff I don't remember so well. So I'll be interesting if I can wrap my head around what's going around with that stuff too. Well, okay, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves into this. So please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the time you spend with me on these episodes. Also, I have a Patreon in which we are 3 episodes ahead of YouTube, and we do have a Discord server, so feel free to click the link below and join up and meet everybody. And so we'll go ahead and dive on into this. Oh, is that the Major in a suit? Nice.
Prime Minister Kayabuki has just greeted Secretary of State Schrader with a warm handshake. Imperial America has flexed its military muscle since the last World War.
Imperial America.
Keep that crap turned off. We're on our break.
Hey, don't take it out on those two just because you're losing.
You're not doing so hot yourself, bucko.
Imperial America. So is something going on with America in which we are referred to as that? Is the future, so maybe we fucked some more shit up.
This poker game, as they call it, is all about probabilities. So how come Mr. Saito is consistently winning? The rules they play are especially confounding.
I wish I could do that. Just yeah.
He's damn good at bluffing, that's all. Just you wait, I'll see through your mask soon enough.
The man's right. You're no card shark, you just have a poker face. Remember that.
I just realized the rest of these guys are Section 9.
There was one time I was up against a world-class sniper in a duel. This person terrified me down to the very soles of my boots.
Do tell.
So, Mr. Saito, what was this person like?
Want to hear the story?
Yeah, tell us!
I'd be talking to Saito like he's like my senpai. Once upon a time.
Back then, I was a different man, and my left eye was still tucked in its socket, safe and sound.
Saito with both eyes.
Imperial America whipped up the UN, then sent UN forces made up of British and Japanese troops into South America. They initiated...
Okay.
With my squad wiped out by the UN's armored units after the bombing, I was biding my time, hoping to stay alive long enough to find a chance to surrender. The terminal I was using to monitor enemy communications reported contact with a special forces unit that had a tactical nuke.
So he was kind of essentially on the losing team. UN just came in and just slapped everyone around. Saito is left over as a survivor, but he's a badass too, so he's like, I'm gonna fuck up these dudes for sure. Do my job.
Something wrong?
Forget it. It's nothing.
Wow, we got young Bato,
That's them.
Ishikawa, and the Major.
They're always worrying about catching flack for attacking hospitals, churches, and whatever.
Okay, this camera shake needs to calm down.
Any moment now.
Time to die. We're gonna use the clock bell, right?
3, 4, 5.
Ah, my God.
A sniper! Take cover! Ishikawa, figure the sniper's using a satellite downlink. Hack the satellite and pinpoint his location.
Wow, right away.
There's a wide area jammer running with a one-click radius.
Can you try using the source of the jamming signal to determine his exact position?
Ah, right.
Be on it. Man, you two are good.
So maybe she was thinking right away that he was using technology to help him shoot from that far, when in reality he wasn't using anything. He just straight up shot him. thus proves how badass Saito is.
Ginger, you're gonna rescue Mother. Pull him out quick. We'll all cover you. Snow, you help him. Now get moving. You guys target the buildings to the west. The rest of you take the buildings to the east.
You're gonna be okay. We'll get you out of here.
Just grab him.
Bloody hell, it's from the west!
Keep you clowns wondering where I am for a little while longer.
Bad motherfucker. Damn.
Snow, which direction was Ginger shot from?
From the west. No, maybe there's a damn good chance that we're surrounded.
Where could the jamming signal be coming?
That would have probably been my guess. Would have been that we're surrounded.
Could the east one be a decoy?
Probably. Right before the 20mm fire, the signal cut out for a second. And Warfare 101 says to keep the sun at your back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna circle around the buildings to the east and make my way over to you. Have everyone open fire on the church and hospital. Take advantage of that cover to retrieve the corporal and the tactical nuke.
Well, now he's up against the major, so.
Just how many meters do you think there are between here and that structure, huh? It's the church.
Willing to bet your life on it? If he's a veteran who's well-versed in guerrilla warfare, then we can all kiss our asses goodbye.
That's got to be a pretty big praise from the major. She's basically saying we can't fuck around with this guy. He's gonna kill us all. But she's got a pretty good assessment of the situation too. At the same time, and it seems like her and Ishikawa have been working together for a while. So because they were just able to talk to each other like right away. And jeez.
Got him.
He killed Pickles. Dead.
We recovered the pod at least. It was too late for the corporal though.
Jeez. Cut his hand off, yep.
We're returning to base to regroup.
You can go back if you want, but we'll need to take out that sniper no matter what, Sergeant.
What's it gonna be? A couple of your own mates were killed too, you know.
The American for once, you know, is like, hey, we should probably do this. We need more people. All the other countries are like, let's rock and roll.
When you sharpshoot for a living, the very act itself automatically leaves your calling card. It's our fate to be killed on the spot.
Well, at least in every movie I've seen, that feels like that's true. Get that smoke.
Storm the building.
So what am I, her backup?
Damn, she's so fast.
Just who is that woman, huh? Hell if I know. But there's no mystery about the fact that she's a whiz at combat, and that everyone who serves alongside the lady refers to her as the Major.
That's pretty badass too. Here we go.
After assessing the situation and taking all the factors into account, my experience as a sniper led me to one conclusion. I was about to die.
Yep.
Her stance and the way she was solidly holding that rifle on her hip without so much as blinking.
Look at that shit. Oh my god. The water dripping down her eyeball without blinking.
I ran a trial scenario in my head to see what would happen if I fired a single round at the Major.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, he's basically a human being going up against a killing machine, essentially. The Terminator, basically.
I started wondering, why did she use 3 whole rounds to destroy it? Is it possible that she doesn't have mid-range fire control software?
To be in a situation where you're a human being with your gun, you're really good, but you're also going up against a machine who's just designed to be perfect, that has like a superior weapon at the same time.
She must be in the middle of downloading that software via satellite. Get there first.
Jeez, the way she's just staring at him too. Damn. Oh man.
You're good with that rifle, you son of a bitch. From now on, you're mine.
I have an autographed photo. Hopefully it survived my move, but I have an autographed photo. It's a photo of the Major, Mary Elizabeth McGuinn, who voices the Major. She wrote, "From now on, you're mine." I'm not a big autograph person, to be honest. I don't usually find much value in it, but that's one of the couple autographs I have that I actually have a lot of value in.
That was a very interesting story, but it has nothing to do with this game. Okay, I raise you. I'm all in. I know what you're trying for. A royal flush in spades, am I right? I know that because I've got the ace of spades. Read 'em and weep. And that story was a load of bull, wasn't it?
I don't get why you think you could say all this to Saito.
I'm gonna let you guys off easy today. Azuma, do me a favor and cash me out.
His last card was the 9 of spades. Mr. Saito won. He got a straight flush.
Fucked you guys up.
Maybe his story was true too? Could be.
Every word. I don't imagine people like that have much time to, like, bullshit. Amazing. Amazing episode. The way that moment is drawn and animated, you know, showing the water going down her eyeball, not blinking at all, both eyes just wide open, staring at Saito from, you know, who knows how far away that is. He's got to rack his brain to be like, okay, do I try to run? Maybe? I'll probably die if I run too, but I got to do something. And she's waiting for me to do something. So yeah, she tricked him. She introduced elements, because she probably figured he's going to like try to figure out how to one-up her, and then fire too many rounds, made him think about that when all that stuff was bullshit. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was fully prepared 100%. It gave him the slightest bit of hope, enough hope to make him make his move, to make him decide to make a move and poke his head out and do his thing. And yeah, he lost his eye for it. Such a cool story. But yeah, and also interesting that she, like, even though Saito's an amazing sniper, she beat him. But she also kind of beat him on, like, under the circumstance that she's a machine. He may have, like, a lot more experience, and that's his specialty. So ultimately, he may be a better sniper than she is. But in a situation where it's just literally, he's a human being going up against a machine that is made to be perfect, essentially, you know. And especially when she is who she is, being as skilled as she is, yeah, it's like basically he went up against a machine who also had a gun that was designed to, you know, not miss. You know, he's going up against perfection, essentially, is like what it was. And he nicked the side of her face. So that's another testament. So it's not even that Saito necessarily is not as good as her. It's that he went up against perfection, and he still, you know, grazed her cheek going up against it. In a way, he won because she let him live and was like, it'd be a shame to kill you. I'm not going to kill you because you're too valuable to kill. You're going to be part of my group now. Even though you just wiped out my whole squad, you're going to be part of my group. Amazing. I hope you guys liked this episode too. That's it from me, guys. Hope you had fun. I had fun. But I'll see you next time.